All right, everyone. Today I'm going to be doing a traditional Egyptian dessert. It's called ruz bil-laban, which just means rice pudding. It's very similar to a Mexican dessert called arroz con leche. So really simple. We only have a few ingredients: milk, rice, sugar, and vanilla extract. And we'll cook that up, and then we'll talk about the toppings that we can use afterwards. Okay, so I got my pot ready. I've turned it down to low heat, and I'm just going to put in my milk first. Pour that all in there. And I want to bring it to a boil. So you want to keep an eye out on it, because it's going to be important once it starts getting close to a boil to make sure that it doesn't burn, because you're going to turn it down. So I got it on low right now. I'll turn it up to medium. And then I'll keep an eye on it to make sure that I'm here once it starts boiling. All right, so the milk got to a boil, and like I said, you got to be careful to watch it. I was watching it. It got kind of close to overflowing, but it didn't. I caught it in time. Once it boils, turn it down to low, and then you're going to add your rice. And you're only going to mix once in a while. And all you're watching for is to make sure that there's no skin forming over the top. So just every once in a while you're going to mix it and make sure that the rice cooks fully and absorbs all that milk so it's fluffy and mushy. The next thing that we're going to add after we put in our rice, we're going to add our sugar. And again, we're just going to mix that in gently. And then we're going to let this go on low, uncovered, for 30 to 35 minutes. And again, just make sure to watch it, because as it absorbs the milk, you want to make sure that skin doesn't form over the top, as well as it doesn't burn. And once it starts cooking and absorbing everything, we really want to watch it and see if we need to add more or if it's able to absorb everything. All right, we've been going for about 45 minutes or so. I've been stirring every few minutes, and as you can see, it's pretty much absorbed all the milk, and it's that pudding mushy like consistency. That's exactly what we want. So we're going to go ahead and turn that off, and the next thing we're going to do is add our final two ingredients, which is our vanilla extract and our butter. And you can use butter or clarified butter, which is what I'm using. Just depends on your tastes. And then we're going to go ahead, mix that in well. And once that's mixed, what we're going to do is let that cool for a minute or two. And then we're going to go ahead and put this in bowls and refrigerate to cool it. Now, some people prefer to have it warm. The traditional way is to refrigerate it until it sets, and then we can add our toppings. All right, so I plated everything, and as you can see, I just put them in a couple of different containers. Some people like them the old school way with nothing on them. I prefer them with raisins. My daughter and I, so I got raisins on ours. There's other variations. You can do chopped walnuts, chopped pistachios, and some people like it with cinnamon, which is closer to that arroz con leche flavor. But I'm going to go ahead and chill them, and once they cool down for about 20-30 minutes, we'll enjoy. All right, so we let it chill for about 30 minutes or so it's cooled down. And what that does is the taste is a little bit better, in my opinion, when it's cold. Very tasty. Like I said, to me, best way to eat it, a couple of raisins, although sometimes I might throw in some cinnamon, but it's fantastic. Enjoy.